Right.
You know, it wasn't a thing over there. You know, so it's a new phenomenon for them.
Yep. So the passengers were requesting an area. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I will pronounce Minamihama. Yep. No, we always end up with these places that we can't pronounce. Right. And this area was actually completely wiped out. A young man asked to go home in another place and then vanished. One driver heard a passenger ask softly, "Have I died?" And riders often wore dated clothing, sometimes wet or ragged, and details matched tsunami victims' likely appearances. Here we go. So here's what Bob said. We're going to get into the proof of it.
Right.
So the taxi meter proof. Some of the drivers claim the meter record fares for the ghostly rides. And then the logbooks may contain unexplained entries with no paying passengers. Stories suggest that dispatchers occasionally receive ride requests, and fare records are cited as evidence by believers. Now, the skeptics argue no hard documents have been produced publicly.
Well, it's a company, though.
Yeah,
like,
I mean...
give up all of their ride statistics. You know, I mean, you could be, like, setting yourself up for insurance, or tax investigation. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put that out there either if it was my taxi company. I don't want people knowing my business.
Right, exactly. So, let's see. The culture. So, vanishing hitchhikers is a thing, right? Japan has older legends of ghostly passengers, but those are usually hitchhikers.
Yeah.
And then we do have a lot of, that's a universal thing.
Yeah.
That's when it goes back to the things that Bob and I talk about. If something happens everywhere in the world, how can it not be a thing? And everywhere in the world has vanishing hitchhikers. So it kind of plays along into that, and that folklore. But in Japan, it's often tied to disaster sites and spirits of the dead.